So why don't we jump right into it? Andy, everything right now is coronavirus and Congress and government stimulus. What do you see as the impact on the media and communications sector from the current actions underway in Congress? And are these going to be beneficial for the industry or not so much?
Thanks, Fred. It's a pleasure to be here again. I mean, you're absolutely right. Everything in Washington, and particularly on TMT, are going to be looked at now and probably at least for the next year or two from the prism of the coronavirus. And it's a very timely question. I mean, what we've seen so far in the CARES Act is $200 million allocated to telehealth, 125 million allocated to rural broadband. These are two of the top priorities of Congress, that is to strengthen telehealth and to provide more ubiquitous broadband. Congressman Clyburn on the House leadership was talking as recently as 2 or 3 days ago of spending $85 billion on broadband spending for telehealth and distance learning. And that's on top of all the money that's already been allocated. What we saw just this afternoon with Speaker Pelosi introducing the HEROES Act, which has at this point only Democratic support, and I think is going to hit essentially a brick wall in the Senate, is a number of provisions directly impacting TMT. 1.5 billion for Wi-Fi hotspots, another 4 billion for rural broadband, requiring carriers not to and ISPs not to disconnect customers for lack of payment, and also some fairly